It will one day come back to her. Hello, everyone. I'm back. And today was kind of I was hoping it would be more like a life date update thing, but something had happened to me today and I want to talk about it, and I had to do something to make sure that it wasn't going to happen again. Yes, guys, my hair has gotten long and I can start putting my hair up again. Anyway, but this has nothing to do with it. So today, well, for a while, this guy on my phone, every time I get a phone call, it says the name of a person I don't even know. And finally, I have been patient in ignoring it. He's been texting me. For a long time, I thought it was a guy. A guy that I don't even know. And I felt suspicious of a guy that I don't even know. So, anyway, today, I finally said, I'm like, sir, I don't know what you want from me, but stop calling me. And I guess I was busy doing something else, and then she was blowing up my phone. Okay, she was blowing up my phone. And I don't even want to show you the messages because I'm not gonna, we're not even gonna mention her name. And madam, if you're watching this, you know who you are, and I'm about to say why I had to block you and why I'm writing you out of my life, because you are not the person I thought you were, put it that way. I had to let you go for a reason. Anyway, so she was like, oh, fine, be like that, bye. Like she was being very manipulative. And let's call her Maggie. Maggie has always been like that. Okay, I used to live with her in the group home. She was constantly bullying me over my stuff. And that's when I discovered her true colors. And let's just say, when she moved out, I was distant from her, and I still wanted to be her friend because I wanted to forgive her, let that go. But today, she started showing her ugly side again over something I didn't even do. And I will say, when I was living with her, I couldn't buy nice things. Well, I could if I wanted to, but I didn't because I didn't know if she was going to bully me over it or steal it from me, and it was going to cause issues. And now that I think about it, I think if Maggie would have left me alone, I would have bought nice things if I had the money. I could have gone places without her if she would have shut up. I could have done more if she were to shut up. And Maggie was a very manipulative person. So, anyway, today she was showing that side of her that I was hoping I would never see again, and she got bad at me. Well, to be honest, that's her problem, not mine. And I don't want to be that person anymore. That person, I used to let her walk all over me because I was scared of her. I was intimidated by her. And one of the staff had sensed it. Kira, you're scared of her. You're intimidated by her. And looking back, she was right. Well, guess what? I've got, I'm older and wiser. Like, if I were to tell my past self, do what you want, don't even listen to her. Like I had the old iPod Touch. Like I had to wait 3 hours to get it back. Like, let me make myself clear. When she was living with me, I constantly had stuff coming up missing, and I'm not saying she did, but I had a sneaky suspicion she stole from me. Because that's the kind of person she was. And Maggie, I was kind of distant from her for a while because of the person she is. Because my life, I'm happy right now, and I don't have any toxic, how do you say the word toxic? Whatever. I don't have I removed all the poison from my life. Toxic people don't need to be in your life. And I discovered that Megan is or Maggie, whatever her name is. I discovered she's toxic. She is not changed. Like, she was always really mean to me and bullied me, yelled at me, you know? And we had another staff that was like that. Like her, like, I don't even want to mention the staff's name. Like, I shouldn't even be talking about this because this is making my blood boil, but I want to make this video to help anybody who's going through a similar situation. She has done some mean, horrible things to me, and she was constantly mouthy. And she got mouthy to me, and I'm like, nope. So finally, I had to block her on Facebook. I had to block her on, I had to block her number from my phone. I had to block her from, so I am glad that I did it, and I don't have to worry about her ever again. And I could retaliate, but I don't want to be that person. And retaliation, I don't believe in retaliation. There's no need for revenge because one day it'll all come back to her. Karma will one day bite her in the ass. Pardon my French, but it's time that I write her out of my life. I don't have to, you know, I want to do what I want to do and not worry about what other people think. Like, I used to be all stressed out because somebody's mad at me. And if I can go back in time and tell my past self, Kira, speak up. Don't be afraid of her. And there was a lot of issues, but then when Maggie moved out, you know, things started running smoothly, and when I was distant from her, you know, things were smooth, and I stayed distant from her. And I ended our friendship because I feel that it's the best. And I don't regret blocking her. And guys, if you have a person like that in your life, and they're constantly being mean to you and harassing you or bullying you or whatever, don't put up with it. You don't have to. You do you. And if blocking them from social media or blocking their number or whatever, then do it. Don't be afraid to. And I didn't want to have to do it, but I had no other choice. Anyway, yeah. Like, for example, my friends in Lubbock, Glenda Banks. Glenda Banks was the same way. I had written her out of my life, and I felt happier. And when Maggie came in my life, it was like Glenda Banks all over again. I have not seen Glenda Banks or heard her for years. And now that I realize it, she wasn't a good person. And this is when I've learned. You need to take all the toxic people, you know, with all, you know, and plus with my high blood pressure and all of that other stuff, since I got out of that situation, my blood pressure has been pretty much where it needs to be. I had high blood pressure due to stress and anxiety. And since I removed myself from that situation, that's one of the reasons why I moved. Not only for my mental health, but for my physical health as well. Like, look at me now. I am a much happier person, and I am not going to let people like Maggie or Glinda steal my joy. I'm going to do what I want to do. And another toxic person, you know, all toxic people are in the rearview mirror and in the past. Like for example, my dad had back in 1995, like, my dad was still on the rebound from him and my mom splitting up, and it was just anger and hurt, and he found Janae. Okay, again, you know who you are, and she put a lot of pressure on me. And Janae, the reason why I haven't spoken to you in years is because of how you treated me in the past. You were never my mother. So, yeah, she would pretend to be my mother, and to be honest, she just wanted kids because my dad had kids, because my dad had us. And she was not mature enough to have kids, to be a mom. I'm sorry. And I'm not mad at her anymore, and I'm not mad at Maggie anymore, but I'm hurt, if anything. And all of these people that were mean to me, I could be ugly and retaliate them. Like I said before, I don't believe in retaliation. Retaliation does not solve anything. It just makes matters worse. I'm letting karma deal with it. You know, what goes around comes around. Like, it will one day come back to her. And now, I forgot what I was going to say. I will not allow toxic people in my life. I mean, I am very content where I'm at. I am surrounded by people who love me and accept me for the way that I am. And I appreciate it. I really do. So, anyway, that's that. And goodbye. I hope you have a nice life. And I'm not that person anymore. I'm not gonna let you walk. I'm not gonna let you walk all over me like a doormat. I'm not gonna let you yell at me. I'm not gonna let you do any of that. Anyway, if you are going through the same thing, and if somebody's treating you, maybe it's best that you just move on to bigger, better things. Anyway, that's all I wanted to discuss today. So, I'm sorry that this video was like this, but I wanted to let her know, and not only let her know, but all the toxic people that were in my life before, I'm not letting you back in. I don't need that stress. You know, I want to maintain optimal health, physically and mentally. I mean, I'm 37 years old. I'm too old to be dealing with that kind of drama. I don't need any more drama. No more. Positivity, positive vibes. Positive vibes. Positive vibes. Anyway, yeah. So, peace out, everybody. And plus, I actually have something to look forward to for Halloween. I'm going as a female version of the T800, and it's gonna be awesome. I have my outfit planned and everything. I'm not gonna be a T800 Arnold, but I'll be like a female version of it, I would say, or that girl from Sarah Connor Chronicles. Probably her. Let's just say. And I'll probably find an outfit that's similar to hers, but I'm gonna wear like I've got some of my outfit planned. I'm gonna wear my Skynet shirt, and I'll probably wear my ripped jeans. And I got a black jacket. I think it would look good with it. So, yeah. I'm excited. I can't wait. I am so gonna be filming that day. Yay. So, yeah, there's you a little bit of a life update. And I did something I had to do, and now that I did it, I feel at peace I'm at peace now. So, anyway, guys, that about wraps up. This video is like over 15 minutes long, and I don't want to make it any longer because it makes it more of a pain in the butt to edit. So, I hope you have a wonderful day, and if you're going through the same thing, remember what we talked about. Just write them out of your lives.